Well, hello everybody. This is episode number 7 of the Alberta Adventures. And I'm back in another place where I've gone panning previously, and hopefully we get some luck here today. I'm planning on spending a good chunk of the day here so I'm hoping that, it'll be a fun day. Now, this is what we're playing with here. I like this because primarily rocks. Can't go wrong with rocks. So, this river is really, really heavily laden with clay. So to find this much rock in it, that's just telling me to dig here. So, with that being said, I'm going to find me a nice little spot to stick a shovel in there and just a giver. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, and I'll keep you guys up to date as how I do for how many pans I get and what I find in the pans. Maybe even, hopefully if lucky, show off what I get at the end here. But let's just take a little scenic panorama view here of where we're at. I got some neighbors down there fishing away, having a good time with their dogs. Beautiful scenery. Really, doesn't get much better than this. It's a nice day. It's like 23 degrees outside. I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. I can feel nice cool water through my boots. It don't get much better than this. So, I'm gonna dig up some of these rocks and things and move some stuff out of the way and unload some more gear and start panning. One thing I've noticed, there's a lot of air traffic here and lots of crayfish too. Kind of neat. There's one right down there. Yeah, kind of neat. Really a neat little spot here. I remember when I was a kid, we'd go to the rivers that had crayfish, and I would spend hours and hours in the water, snorkel on and goggles, and be filling up an ice cream bucket full of crayfish, and then we'd have a big feast. Seeing these guys bring back lots of little memories. They're really yummy. But it takes a whole lot of them to get a meal, I tell you what. Yeah, it's kind of cool seeing them here. I like them. But, yeah, this is a pretty decent looking material to get through. A lot of it's near impossible to hard digging. So you just do the best you can with what you got. See if I can catch one of these little fellers by hand here. The whole trick is to find a rock, move it out of the way, and see what comes up from underneath of it. Yeah. Trying to buy the farm while you're doing it. There we go. Ah! And there's a crayfish right there, attacking my hand. Poor little fella. Hope he taught me a lesson. Yeah. So there's been gold in almost every pan, which is a bonus. It's nice to have gold. And yeah, I've been using because to shovel this stuff's near impossible. You're just scraping the bigger rocks. It takes forever to get material into the pan with this process anyways, but it's nicer to see what you're doing, that's for sure. So I'll keep you guys updated as I go. I've already used the snuffer bottle once and cleaned up my pan. I also found a couple pieces of lead while I was here, a piece of glass, and all that comes out of the river as well, you know what I mean? Let's leave this place a little bit cleaner and more pristine than what we find it, because that's just the way I roll, you know. If you see garbage out and about while you're on your adventures, try to pick it up, clean it up, keep Mother Nature looking pristine and nice. And hopefully next time I hear a jet go overhead, I'll get the camera rolling. I had 2 fighter jets go by earlier, and they were right low. It was really cool, like maybe, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 feet, and they were really loud. It was cool. So hopefully the next one I hear, I'll be able to turn on that one I turned on at the beginning of this little shot here, that was just looked like a C-130. I'm not too far away from the Air Force Base in Cold Lake, which is like 2 hours from here, and when you're flying in a jet plane, it's like 20 minutes. So, yeah, I'm going to turn this off and keep on working away trying to fill the pan. Well, the day is winding down. I probably maybe got me a dozen or so pans in. My back started getting sore, so I decided, call it a day. Now, there's probably maybe about, half dozen specks per pan, over a dozen pans or so not a huge amount, what I usually get in one pan on my claim, so. But it's outside time, it's playing by a river, and just enjoying the scenery, and that's what it's all about. It's nice to get out and just enjoy things and appreciate it. It's nice if you get gold, but really, I just like being outside, getting some fresh air, a little bit of exercise. It's fun, it's enjoyable. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed number 7 of the Alberta Adventure series. I do got all the gold in the stuffer bottle. I ended up finding more shotgun lead, so I cleaned all that up, and I even found a small piece of glass that I kept. And so anything that was garbage was coming home with me. Anything that humans put here, it's coming back out. And one thing I was doing too was as I was digging one hole, I was filling another full of rocks. So it was just kind of like leapfrog reclamation, so it worked out pretty good. And the water, it dropped, probably about a half a foot over the day. I couldn't believe that, so hopefully it keeps on coming down, and in July when I come back here, this should be really, really low, which will also give me better chances of finding gold. The further into the current you are, the more gold concentrates there, so it's all running downhill, right? You know what I mean? So with that being said, I'm going to sign off. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. These are all things that don't cost you anything, but they help a guy out. So until next week, bye. Thanks for watching.